Alright, so I'm going to make a short video here showing you the pros and cons of Windows 10. I'm using a Microsoft Surface Pro. It has an Intel Core i5 processor and 4 gigabytes RAM, 128 gigabyte SSD. And so I've already set it up to be in desktop mode. This is a hybrid, so it could be tablet or laptop. And I set it up as desktop so that people could get a better idea of what it would actually look like on a home machine. So let's just log in here. It gives you the option of using a PIN instead of a password. For some reason, it thinks a PIN might be more secure. I think we know a password is actually more secure with a mixture of upper, lowercase, and other alphanumeric characters. But in either case, I only keep this at home right now, and so it's easier for me to get in with just a PIN. And so that's why I've left it that way. So 1 second. No peeking. Alright, so here we go. Like I say, I had it set up in desktop mode. First, I'm going to start off with showing you Cortana. We have that just over here in this corner. And I've set it up to learn my voice, so presumably it should know it. Hey, Cortana. Hey, Cortana. Hey, Cortana. And it's not responding. I find it's very hit and miss in how it responds. Hey, Cortana. Hey, Cortana. Hey, Cortana. Hey, Cortana. Cortana. Hey, Cortana. See, it's not responding. But a few minutes ago when I did this, just to test out features, it was responding. It worked beautifully. I was shocked. It hadn't worked before. So, but here I'll press the microphone. You can do it that way too. When did Prince die?
Prince died on April 21st, 2016.
Cortana. Hey, Cortana. Alright, let's give it one more chance. Hey, Cortana. There we go. See, it worked this time. Let's see what it brings up for that. English grammar is time travel. That is awesome. Is time travel possible? There. Anyway, so this will give me a chance to actually show you now Microsoft Edge, which is their new browser. You can open it up with this. Or similarly, you can press the Windows Start button right here, and it'll bring up the menu. You'll notice it has a more app-like appearance, but the Edge button is right there. So I can do that, and just brings this back up. So what I will show you here is just what it looks like when I open a new tab. The search and everything is pretty much the same. So new tab brings up a news feed with various other forms of information that might interest me or not. And so on and so forth. Very good and easy way to get distracted. Which I will not do for you guys. Now, let's step back to, I'm going to reduce this. Let's step back to here. I mentioned how it has a more app-like format, and they do in fact have a store where you can download or purchase apps. Unfortunately, the apps available right now are quite limited, and so it can be, well, this plays better to the to an audience that's familiar with Chromebook or iPad and Samsung the Galaxy Note. It at the same time can be, as a result, a little confusing. So let me just show you the kinds of apps I've already downloaded. I can just go to my library, and it has a whole list of them. A lot of the things you'd find on other on your phones and stuff, like Flipboard, All Recipes. And they've really tried to incorporate a gaming aspect in Windows 10. So I only got free games. So for example, Call of Duty Heroes, Overkill 3. So not necessarily that bad of games either. However, The point at which it gets confusing is when you want to try to get something you think would be simple and available, say, for example, Instagram. So let's just type that in. Instagram. There we go. And we'll search it. Search in apps. So you'll find it comes up with a lot of almost Instagrams or things that might work with Instagram. Not exactly what you want. So, and this is where you need to remember that that Windows 10 is not actually an app computer. It is a full computer. And so what you can do instead is just go to the Instagram website, or in the case of other programs, just download them as actual programs and install them. I know that seems obvious, but when your mindset's in app mode, it doesn't necessarily hit you in the face as being what to do. So one nice thing is it's easy to jump around in the start menu, and that's not what I want. So it has a list of most recent, which is nice, not new, but nice. But I can just press all apps, and it'll bring me here. And if I click on a letter, it will bring me to an alphabet. The white ones are things that I have apps starting with that letter. So let's say I want to go to the P apps. That brings them straight up. So it's a nice way to shortcut to it. If I want to jump between screens, I just press, let me show you, I just press this little button down here. So I actually currently have Word open and Microsoft Edge. Now, if I want to, not in this mode. Alright, if I want to take one of these and put it onto a new desktop or take it away from this current display, I just go like that, presumably, although it doesn't seem to be liking it anymore. Perhaps this is a tablet mode only, but it's supposed to be able to have a right drag and a possibly left drag option. And it's supposed to be able to create multiple desktops easily. However, I am not able to figure out how to do that easily. I've had to look it up before, and seeing as I've looked it up before and just don't remember, to me that says something. Now, to hopefully prove to you that it is possible to drag things off, I will open up another app. This is a third-party app for Netgear, my wireless router. So here we are. And already you can see that third-party apps aren't necessarily designed to work well with Windows. So I'm pulling this up, and I've got to say the reason why you're not seeing it is because when I previously opened this, I actually dragged it to the upper left corner, and it put it onto a different screen, presumably, a screen which I now cannot get to. Let me see if I can show you on some other program so I can prove to you that that works, because I like to be able to show people how things work. So let's just try to see if we can drag it. And again, come on. So you can see the difficulties in either case. I do like that you can get things like Google Keep, because I use Google Keep on my phone, and so it allows me to keep things synced across devices, although I'm sure Microsoft would much prefer I used OneNote. I just don't, and I won't, because it's not where I'm set up. So anyway, there you go. Just a quick little intro, and thank you for watching.